You reckon he's a soldier, then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
When he's not out chasing rumours, sits up there in that hole of his, breathing his skin. Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. All right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
Her neck, you slit your sergeants. Then set you silently forgetting how the Empire deals with desert. That's on your chop, my friend. We both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Ross. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help from branded who know one end of a sword. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill, but until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for, killed more men than I can count. Right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. Will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village. Is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
On second thoughts, you may be...
A blacksmith?
Oh, wait, no, hold up. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for it.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Griga to a holy bedchamber for all I...
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
All right. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. I'll do what I can. And the belt, Caesar score. You want anything else? You bring your...
I'll bear that in mind. I suppose I should thank Goots.
It'd last you a good while.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there. You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make 'em comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me? What the hell have I got myself into? Who are they?
Huh? Shit, at this rate, you won't. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? Well, go on.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful...
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs.
Well, why didn't you say... But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far to here are the lucky ones.
Well, Otto, I do need something.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be...
Right.
Oh,
Not likely.
is that right? Well, for as long as you are here...
Who are these people? I need supplies for my job.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a...
It's Clive.
Well, since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now.
I won't. Not again. Thank you.
So, were you going to buy some... What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger up? Life doesn't work that way, lad. It'd better all be here.
That's
Why, you're barely a guilty, innit? You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. Right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make...
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
You all done?
Leaving already, are you?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? Get up.
That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Blood flies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
For that and the shortcut. Maybe they're friendly like Togo. Oh, maybe they're not.
Yeah, get him! Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Over here. Sick of Toggle!
We still have a way to go. This way, your lordship. What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Sick boy! There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Over here. Sick of Toggle!
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Get it, boy! After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head. I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him! You know what to do. Don't let them get away! Get him, boy! Get him! There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy!
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open. Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't. Sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Sick of people! Get him! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him! Keep your distance, boy. Get him! There, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgal! Over here. Give him all you've got, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy!
Aye, aye, someone's got the oath. Where he stops, no one knows.
Over here. Get him, boy!
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first. You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick.
Stand back!
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. Not by choice, mind. Old bloody Rome of strapping young lads. Sorry sack of bones, Rome who saw fit to home.
Sid, to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and desire. Our knack. Dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. To use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us out, used and discarded like tools. Yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war?
Ah, you flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Eh? Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Excellent. Another fight.
Get him! There, boy! Get him!
Where do they all come from?
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy!
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Give him all you've got, boy. Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him!
Quiet. A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon. Commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. We can capture her.
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then. Well, at least they're not giant lizards.
Put a lady on the wind!
Over here. Get him! Over here. Sick of Toggle! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy!
Behind you!
Don't let them get away! Get him! Over here! Sick of Toggle! Give them all you've got, boy! You know what to do, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him! Damn! Not this time. They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the... Never set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous died, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar, which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter, and they're in Lost Wing. As are our Waloeder friends, I would imagine. Should hurry before it gets dark.
And discovers the bodies.
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed. So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. Heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it.
We think a dominant's waiting for us in that village.
My scout has never given me any reason to why I think we should hurry. Come on.
the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Like all the rest.
Don't let them get away. There, boy.
Over here.
Sick of Torgal.
Over here.
Sick of Torgal.
More Waluders. Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scout. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. Do you know where your parents are? Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. What I can for the villagers, but...
You were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before...
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Any word from the scouts?
The Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Good. And what of the others?
Bearers have been taken to Caer Nord.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the king!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
Instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to do.
Sick of trouble! Not this time. There, boy! Get him! Sick of trouble! There, boy! Sick of trouble! Over here. There, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy!
Better be on your way, Sid.
You know what to do, boy! Get him, boy! Over here. Get him, boy!
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
Here you are, stealing my brand.
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Oh, something isn't there.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gam. Has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep him. No one talked. They started rounding up everyone.
You in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would... You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
Yeah. This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Tale of Lord D on the bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance eyes over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, a woman had killed my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host and find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest... Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the royal. Captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows. She won't be travelling with me. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by. So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to...
Miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found Gav. You're the best man for the job.
When you put it that way. Better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
It's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes. Join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the pub. We'll be there a while yet. You've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it. Do you?
No.
That's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
This hour.
Best hope of getting a decent night's...
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes. I trust it's all here. I hope...
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend. One who is simply...
knows about your little sanctuary. So many people were bent on setting us free. Last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gun.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
What could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. Hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a braid. Your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has... May the mothers guide you.
It's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means. Here, counting our blessings, or put them to good...
Let's see if this thing really works.
Ah. Master Quinton took a... There I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say. You see him. Tell him thanks.
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to
We see a lot bearers around this part. Whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't...
You gonna look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have...
Thank you.
That a hanged man, I think you're him. It was a good thing you done today. Getting rid of... If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now.
Was there a dominant among?
Might have been. Yeah. In bloke, all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Greek.
Do you recall anything?
Only that you weren't alone. Was he including the church and wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before?
It's found anything.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. Oh, no.
But...
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just there's a reason he's holding back? And I reckon he has some...
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separate. Well, Luders have her. Our dominant, whoever he is, he's shown himself out. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Now.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quint. Time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
Thanks, Sid. This isn't an act.
You don't, sir.
For my floor. I shall be requiring yours. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the...
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
My darling.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should...
Wrong way, friend.
Told you. Of holding it. The king is up to something. Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning.
Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
I'll tell your lady. You tried. Care Normans. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Give them all you've got, boy. It's over.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower level. Sid, we both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers. What I want, a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. Our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
Best and worst decision I ever made. Underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Hmm?
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong.
Ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
The mines. Without adamantite.
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. You already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
With each passing day, the land starved of the ether that give up to the mother crystals, desperate for the wage for possession of that blesses from within, hastening us to our own.
Must be done.
I unite the life and found a new order to see us unto. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not been...
Him again. Lust you still for him?
Of course not. My liege, I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered the hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was yours. Is the only hand I need.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling in.
Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report.
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here then.
Lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.